Hey class, welcome to week 2 of our course. I hope you all had a good week 1. I will start grading your assignments and I'll get them back to you as soon as possible. I usually try to have them done by the beginning of the next week. Sometimes I can do them earlier, sometimes I can do them a little bit closer to that deadline, but usually that is my deadline. I make sure to get them to you before the start of the next week. I apologize if it's a little slow for you, but I really do like to spend time and make sure that I'm grading each assignment appropriately. Okay? Alright, so this is week 2, so let's get into your week 2 assignments. So, for week 2, you have chapters 5 and 4, quiz 2, and reflection number 1. Obviously, the reflection is going to be a little bit different than other assignments, but I've done my best to make it as clear as possible. For reflection 1, I want you to formulate a clear question on a concept from the past 2 weeks of lecture or reading that you do not fully understand or wish to know more about. Do not simply say, I understand what role hormones play in, I don't understand what role hormones play in facilitating exercise. Instead, you should say, how has the lactate threshold been used to help us understand the levels of fitness? Try to steer away from simple yes or no questions. I want to make sure you're actually asking questions that require some form of detail and explanation. Please post your first initial question by Thursday evening, and then you're going to be responding to a few of your classmates. I want you to utilize peer-reviewed research and or your textbook. Attempt to answer at least one of your classmates' questions. If you're not sure, state that, but explain your rationale as to why you do not feel like you can understand. Your response is going to be due by Sunday. If you do not post your initial question by Thursday, you will lose points for that. So whenever there's a reflection, usually the initial post is Thursday, and the response posts are due by Sunday. And each one will be deducted appropriately if you do not turn in those specific posts on time. All right, so cap number 2, metabolism calculations. I understand that calculations, especially in kinesiology, no one really gets into kinesiology to do math. Unfortunately, it's just part of the game. If you have any questions in terms of the calculations, everything is in your lectures. Everything is in a document that I've posted on there called Metabolic Calculations Doc, and you have everything at the bottom kind of steering your way. These are really not complicated calculations, so don't freak out and don't overthink it. It's pretty simple, so just kind of follow the quick, easy directions there. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. All right, guys, week 2. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll talk to you all soon. All right, bye, guys.